Hello, we do be live again, and I think it's the first time since Sunday actually. I've been live on my own channel. Jesus. Um, yeah, not really hoping for too much. No, I wasn't even live on Sunday. It's literally been a week. What am I doing? Because I couldn't do the race on Sunday because I was busy with cricket and stuff. So it's quite sad, really. But I only missed Belgium. I'm not too mad about that. I managed to. So I did qualifying in the first bit of the race, and then I had to go like partway through the race. So I actually have the clip of the first lap on my channel. But apart from that, I just didn't really miss much, to be honest. Wasn't exactly the most interesting race I've ever been in. As I say, it was only Belgium. It's not really my favourite track of all time, at least in terms of what's going on. Oh, people have left the lobby. I think people are disconnecting. We've had Sarakaya leave, Marilo crashed. Ah. Tier 2 doesn't have that good a grid maker, let's see. It's only 15 well, it will be 15 drivers once Marilo gets here. No commentary this week. Again, so don't know what's going on with low key. I don't think I've seen him say anywhere that he couldn't do it this week. Live footage of the world's most active reserves. Because they wait, so it said that we only had 2 seats available, but there's 4 people not here. Oh, Sarakaya came back. So there's number 16. That's everyone. So where's the other 2 people that didn't have their seats announced, but 3 people put a thumbs down. Kyle and Game Freaks and whoever that is. And then we have 1 reserve. No, we don't have any reserves, sorry. So technically there should be 17 people here. Oh, pardon me. I think someone didn't react to the thing at all, so that brings us down to 16. But they only put 2 seats up as available when 3 people said they couldn't race, so it's a bit odd. Ready for some short qualifying. Oh, back at Italy. Got some interesting memories of this place in league racing. Am I going to get 4 runs in? I could. I'm going to take a risk on that one, I think. And at least attempt 4 laps in this quality session. Oh, my controller's nearly dead. That's not good. Hopefully it'll survive the rest of this. We're not even that late. We're only about 3 minutes late this week. It's 34 past now, but you've got to take into account we just sat through that loading screen. Right, what's it looking? Sun all round. That's what we like to see. Let me scroll all the way down. This is quite a lot of setups. I should probably do something about that. Alright. Just to confirm. It'll be a slightly colder race by the looks of things. Also, absolutely hate the fact that I'm in Mercedes. You always get held in the pits. It's literally the worst thing. Because, and I'm the number one driver, so I get held. My teammate comes up the pit lane. Whoa, what's going on? No, this the pit lane in F1 games is so messed up, honestly. Try and get ourselves a gap here. Not too many corners here to make you worry about your tyres a whole lot. I have a feeling people are going to go really slowly down that last straight to try and get some temperatures back in their tyres, or if they've overheated, get rid of the temperature. So I'm going to leave a pretty big gap. Hopefully not too much traffic on the lap. Hello to whoever's just joining. I was really scared of that guy, to be honest. Not too bad, wasn't particularly great. Not been my best lap so far. That was a pretty shocking run through Ascari too, so there's lots to find on this lap. That's okay.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna miss that corner anyway. I don't know why I was gonna miss it. It was so strange. I went into it thinking, oh, it would be fine, and I turned in. I was like, hold on, I'm not gonna make this corner. Also, guys coming through on fast laps. Make sure not to get in their ways. I tell you what, I kind of want to shave about a second off this lap. I think it's possible. Especially by the end of this session.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Oh, FRL retweeted. How nice of them. Oh, it's because there's no stream today. Absolute lads. They've retweeted both of the Mercedes lads, so it's me and Geordie got our streams retweeted. Cool. Thank you, FRL. And whoever the Twitter admin is for FRL. You guys are legends.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I will check comments in a second. Just gotta
So far,
let me open up the stream.
is a 1 minute 19.0. Checks complete. We're ready.
Oh, Michalizzi, hi. I take it you're the one that did all the Twitter stuff. I did change tyres, right, yeah. Oh! Shit. Should probably not read chat. Sorry. You didn't see anything. You know what, if I get in trouble for that, because I know you're not technically supposed to cut the track, but if I get in trouble for that, I'll be quite mad seeing how many people have gotten away with it, especially in France. Just check the tyre temps here. They're actually not bad. The rear's the biggest problem, but I can sort those out. Front right's so annoying though, because it's never up to temperature. That's how much I got put off by that Ferrari on the first lap. A lot nicer through there too, not so much sliding. Oh, I'm sliding this in the apex, not too bad. It's alright. Could still be better through Ascari though. But that's a lot of time that I like getting shaved off. Making me think that maybe we could target a high 17.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Woo! Fucking hate that cab so much. Cheers, Houseman. It's going to be a bit tight on whether I can get 4 runs done. But that's a really solid lap, so maybe I don't need to, I'll just save a set of softs. I do kind of, I really want the, because I'm only a tenth off of my quali, well literally I'm half a tenth off my quali lap in ERO.
The tank is empty. 20.
which I was quite disappointed with, considering I did a 17.8 in the practice session I did right before. I know you're always going to be slower in the actual thing, but I kind of want to hit that high 17 at some point. Bearing in mind I haven't done any practice for this at all either, so yeah, that's what I was thinking, Houseman, which is why I'm thinking that maybe I don't need to do, ooh, that scared me, a fourth run, and I can stick with only 3. Because I took the softer set of tyres so that I could do 4 runs if I needed to, but that lap time was fairly good, so yeah, I got 4, nearly 5 tenths quicker than Westerhouse. It's the first sector I'm slightly down on Pricky in, but the rest of the sectors, I mean, look at that. Fairly even in the final one, but the middle sector I'm gaining so much time. So maybe I'll just sit and wait here, see what Westerhouse is doing.
Lap is a 1:18.2.
What do you mean just try it? Like 4 runs? I think I've already wasted too much time to do 4 runs. 6 minutes left. I don't think I can do 2 runs in 6 minutes. 1 minute 20 lap here. If I do an out lap, it's probably going to be about 140-ish. So that's already 3 minutes there. Not to mention the in lap. Whew. Whew. Pit entry speed limit, lads. But at least with that second run, I went out a bit out of sync with the rest of the grid, so I got a better lap in with no traffic. On my first lap, I had TRT James coming out the pits, and it was quite distracting, in all honesty. Oh dear, Tim Rats. Let's watch Riley. I don't know who this guy is, but just watching. I think he's on an in lap anyway. I can definitely gain about a 10th through Ascari, I think. I think I can get the 0.0 for sure, and then hopefully the track evolution will help me gain a 10th or so. I'm definitely feeling confident that I can beat my ERO quali time here, and which would be quite good, because I did like hours of practice. I think I did 4 or 5 quali practice sessions for ERO, and I've done literally like 10 minutes of time trial in preparation for this, so yeah, that would be quite nice. A little bit of grass there. This is sector 25.9, good. Oh, the short shift. You try third and short shifting. Oh, that's a very scruffy Lesmo there. That one's also bad. I think this guy's on wheel. Maybe not. Maybe pad. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. He's backed out. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of FRL Soul over here. Imagine being an FRL. (26.4, 26.1). Not the greatest sector times in all honesty, but maybe he's built his setup for the straight lines a bit more. There, he's diving into the pits. Okay, cool stuff. So, coming into the final round, still got a good lead. Right.
We're 15th in the speed trap, 213.
I'll try and get out. I know it takes slightly longer for the Merc to get to the end of the pit lane, so I'll try about 2:30 so I can be out with about 2 minutes left. That'll just help me find a bit of space on track and all that. Oh, nice! Nice, dude. Just slightly faster everywhere. Good lap.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
I probably should have taken a bit more fuel out since it's the last run. I got out in a fairly decent gap here. So there's a Renault and a Merc behind me, so if any other cars come up to me I have to assume they're on a fast lap. Oh, Cola Killer retired. Looks like he did it on track though. Oh, that's just someone backing up. I'm pretty conscious of people going to be slowing down on that last straight. There's a Williams there, I need to watch out for that, maybe they're on a fast lap. Woo! Hopefully I don't take that line for a sky.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Ah, horrible. Hit the orange bit. Getting too desperate now. Ah, not pole. Rip. Pricky got Westerhouse too. That's unlucky. Westerhouse backed out in front of me, so it's a 5 P4, not bad. Doesn't look like Riley's completing his lap. See what Marilo's in the pits. So P2, not bad. Definitely could have gone for that P1, I think. But it's good to see Collar Killer in a good place. Haven't really fought with him since Bahrain, so should be fun. We were teammates in Bahrain as well, because of the whole I was only a reserve, so should be fun. AI has no chill. What is this? Oh well. Just over a 10th. And now I've got over a 10th back to Pricky, so it's alright. Definitely in a good place. Definitely could have gotten that pole, but oh well. Kind of disappointed not to get the 17 or at least a 0.0, an 18.0, but Uh, I can't be too unhappy. I mean, I've done 10 minutes of time trial practice and I'm only half a tenth off of my ERO time, which put me 5th or 6th, I think. So, honestly, can't be too mad about it. Just shows we got good pace. And it's a race setup. I've never been too good at quali anyway. Definitely a setup built for the race, and I usually do a bit better in race conditions anyway, so it's over fuel a bit because I have a feeling I'll be using rich mix quite a bit. Okay. Undercut will be fine, I think. We'll see what happens. We'll stay with 10. We'll see what the cars around us do. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Maybe it would be worth doing an undercut to make sure I don't get held in the pits, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Hello, Pricky. You're trying this old move, are you? Collar, I'd advise slowing down. Yeah, there we go, he's got the message. I'm not sure if there is a rule about distances in the formation lap in FRL, so I don't want to break a rule, but you know, if I'm not sure if it exists or not. In this case, it's not worth it, I don't think. But it would be worth looking into after the race. Because even if it's like the most petty report going, fuck Bricky, right? The man's got a race ban now in ERO after Belgium, which is quite unfortunate. I think I stayed within inside of 10 cars lengths the whole time, so I should be right. The wheel spin stops and it starts to get a little bit up the road again. That's how my start went.
The rest of the grid is forming up.
On the formation lap.
Watch for the lights.
Okay. Haas is going to be the last one to on the grid. Fucking cold tyres. Ah, rip colour. Safai already with a penalty, so...
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
That was really actually very nice of him to leave me room. I didn't want to commit to the move because I knew that he didn't have to leave me room, but he did, which is very nice of him in all honesty. Oh. sorry. That's completely my bad. I wasn't on the racing line, so I thought it'd be fine, but he just ran into the back of me, and I don't know. I definitely wasn't on the racing line, so I don't think I can get penalised for that. It was a genuine mistake. Maybe I should avoid using the fourth. It's kind of weak on the traction. Still got strange heats in my tyres, so oh my god, what's going on? I think that hit from behind has overheated my rears. Gotta look after them for a bit. Yeah, 90 degrees. Okay, hopefully not too bad. Car handling very differently to how it did in quali. It's kind of off-putting in all honesty.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
You can just see it out of there. It's just doesn't want to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure I showed my wings at the start of this race. It's not exactly like I'm running too lower rear wing or something that's hurting me. Just got to work out what's up with this car. I got to do it quick. That's a cut. Oh, Pricky lost out to James. Oh, Pricky made a mistake. That's a lot of overtake you're using there.
The incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Should be alright. Well, very shaky start to this race, just making so many mistakes and just not really having a grip over this car. I'm sure I'll work it out. That's what happens if you don't practice though. You just kind of lose touch a bit. It's going to be tough with these guys, my DRS.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
I don't think this is worth pitting over, in all honesty. The hards aren't good enough to make it worth it.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Shit. I was very lucky not to get a drive through there as well, in all honesty. Now dirty air starting to get to me a bit.
Issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
There we go. The car actually felt a lot better in that dirty air, in all fairness. It felt obviously understeery, but in terms of actual overall balance, it wasn't too bad. Maybe it's just because I was being more careful because I was behind another car. Hopefully we can work with Westerhouse here a bit. Car's feeling so much nicer through there already. I think I just I don't know, maybe something was up at the start of the race, but I think I'm adjusting to it slowly. I say that and I'm gonna have to pit in this minute. But we are pulling away from Westerhouse. Using a bit of this fuel in this first stint, I have got a fair amount of it. I've just suddenly realised how hard it's going to actually be to use all of this. I was in my ERO mindset where I had to battle, but obviously in this position you obviously still have to battle, but not quite as much. My weak point is the second chicane for sure. It's just my slowest point on the track, really. Oh, track limits were very nice to me there. I wouldn't risk doing that again, but thank you game, unless it's a bug, and I did get a warning for that, but I ain't checking. Kind of reluctant to go for an undercut, looking at how the car's evolved over the last couple of laps. Just getting outside of my DRS range, it's not going to happen. Oh well. You will gain on this straight, but it's not too serious. I can almost guarantee that Safai is very unhappy with me. Just managed my ERS this first stint, really. It's not all about what happened. I mean, Westerhouse now with a 3-second time penalty too, so I don't really have to, I don't have a reason to use a whole lot of ERS. Oh, as James makes a huge mistake there. Oh, he's out. What?
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Now, if this one lasts long enough, it might be worth the stop. That's a huge rip for James, though. Very unfortunate. He looked like he had good pace. Save a bit of fuel here. I don't really need to though.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
That one went a lot better. I've got yellows ahead, it's Safai. Collar Killer somehow back up into third. Congrats to him, that's impressive. I know there's been incidents and stuff, but that's really good for him actually. Hopefully he can work on that for the rest of this race, as that is an intentional crash there by Safai. So that is getting reported. And Best House hanging on a bit better than he was before now. Oh well, pitting next lap. Hopefully he doesn't go for an undercut or anything. I honestly, at this track, wouldn't seriously think about much of a huge overcut or undercut. The tyres at the end of the stint are kind of questionable in general, so yeah, he pitted. Let's go. Push lap.
This lap, so push now.
Push the box. Don't know how much ERS you save. I think it's about 40%, so I'll take a few more liberties with my ERS, honestly. I think Westerhouse has actually pitted a kind of risky time because he's come out right behind other guys, but it looks like he's got a fair enough gap, in all honesty. Those guys in the mediums there could be quite dangerous. It's been a really not so great lap. Hopefully it's enough to cover off Westhouse, even if it's not. You shouldn't be too far ahead.
Release.
Geordie into the lead of this race.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Haha! Nice. Just about. That was very close, but...
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta
Oh,
number positive as we form up.
That's kind of messed up this whole dynamic we had going. I was going to enjoy this. I wonder what that's for.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Just looking at my delta and all of a sudden this car slowed down in front of me. Geordie's going to have to try and go to the end on softs. That's quite unfortunate, actually. That would have been interesting if Pricky had gotten ahead of his teammate. I know Pricky's a lap down, but if he had got in between us, that would have been a very interesting moment.
We're coming up to the The
Well,
safety
Sol
car
just
now.
left
Do
the
not
session, so I'm
pass it.
assuming
You are
the
the
safety
leader.
car has
Follow
something
the
to do with
safety
him.
car.
I'm not really going to save any fuel under the safety car because there's not much point. This brings Collar right back into things, which is good. His race was ruined by what seemed like not too much fault of his own, in all honesty. Okay, Pricky's getting penalties. Actually, I think that's his AI doing that. I think he might get disqualified if he does that. Oh, Geordie went for hards. That's quite unfortunate, actually. I'm gonna guess that the other guy did the same. Hopefully safety car comes in this lap.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Tyres are so cold. We're going for another lap. Ugh. Please be in this lap. Tyres are a little bit better. After working really hard with all these straights.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the Delta until the safety car is in the pit lane. Flag.
I was kind of hoping it'd break or something, but I couldn't go all the way to the line, that would be too obvious. He's dropped collar quite nicely actually. Might get the one-on-one fight. I say that and he's lost a bit to that middle sector. Maybe he's just got a setup that's built for the straights, which will explain why he's struggling a bit in the middle sector.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
He's using overtake, he doesn't really need to. DRS isn't enabled to the end of next lap, so he's just not really using it too wisely, I don't think, which is fine for me, you know, because if he uses up all of his ERS and I've still got plenty left, you know, it just works out for me a bit when it comes to defending and everything. He's using quite a bit out of there. Much better through there though. That was a bit on edge. I didn't quite mean to go that way, but I kind of did. Went, guess it's fine, and stayed there. Oh, don't want to touch the grass there. Just use a bit of this fuel. Only 11 laps left once across the line, and
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
a lot of fuel.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Oh. What am I doing?
Is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Okay, he didn't gain that much, so maybe he made a mistake too, but that was very poor from me there. He's using a lot of ERS to try and close the gap. Let's not be trying that line again. That was a bit too close for my liking. Yes. I had to use a bit of VRS there, but I did break the DRS range. Wonder what the fastest lap is. Nah, it's not focused on that just yet.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Ah, rip. Really dropped the ball there. He'll be in DRS again, but I've got a decent gap to not worry about him too much. Just use Rich down the straight and I'll be cool. Just nailed this lap. Need to really start using more curb there. Turning in way too late. Because that could be the difference one lap between him having DRS here or not. I think he's just about dropped collar now. Need to not do that either. Yeah, look how much time I lost from doing that. Is a risky range, but I think I should be okay. Yeah. Very nicely burning this fuel though. Don't need it. At the moment at least. Oh, that was much earlier. I've touched grass. Oh, touching grass, man. He's really using that ERS well to get, sorry not ERS, DRS well to get away from collar. Maybe collar did use a lot of his ERS to begin with and now is struggling a bit on that side because we're pulling away from him pretty fast.
Gap to teammate behind is 9.2 seconds.
That wasn't particularly great. I think it says it all when he's gaining there. Maybe he's running lower downforce than me and he's able to save a bit more though. Oh, that was horrible. Inside lock. Not doing good enough. He's using a lot of ERS, man. He's got to be starting to run out. I'm saving mine because I'm expecting a bit of a fight. He did lose a lot coming out that corner though. I don't know if he made a mistake or what, but that's where I use my ERS, so that's a much better run through there too. If it starts looking like he's not going to be too much of a threat, I'll start using a bit more ERS, I think. That's horrible. I hate that corner so much. Gonna get about a 10th DRS there. I think I'll use I'll drain to 70% now, I think.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
See if I can scare him into doing something. Hi. He definitely used a lot that time round. I think he felt like he was slipping away a bit and had to catch up. Because I used more and he caught more. So he's definitely starting thinking about doing something. Wonder how many, I think I'm 14 points behind in the championship, so it still won't be enough to get back ahead, but it'll go a long way. If we finish in this order, I think I'll only be 6 or so points behind. That is the second warning. Just a small mistake on the entry. It always surprises me how much he grips up there. Oh, he just got 6 seconds. Oh, he's in danger from collar actually. This could be good. I wonder if Murilo's within his range as well. I think he might be, just about. He's definitely got to start using some ERS now. Yeah, look how much he's gaining. Maybe I'll go for a fastest lap. That might be fun. Outside of DRS, but he's still gaining. He's using that ERS. Maybe I'll drain a bit more this lap, see if I can shake him for good. I don't think that's done it. I think I used just a little bit too close. Drain to about there. That'd be good. 21.9.
We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I don't think I will go for fastest lap in all honesty. I think I'm too far behind the time I need to do it and be safe. he's not gaining so much on the straights anymore. Maybe he's used to his ERS. Yeah, I'm actually pulling away on this straight now, so...
We have 2 laps
I have
of
no
fuel
clue what
remaining.
rings he's running, to be honest. Good lap overall, actually. Ah, I think it was the ERS usage let me down at the end there.
Behind by 0.5 per lap.
Pins and needles in my leg. It's not good. It's because of the awkward position I have. Oh. Focus on driving, not pins and needles. Ah, there we go. Feel my toes again. Very tactical racer at Italy. I don't really know if that's surprising or not. I mean, this race is always a tactical one. What I mean is, I don't know if it's surprising that it always turns out that way or not, because I kind of get it, because the long straights makes it harder to harvest and manage your ERS and fuel to some extent, but I mean, you've seen what I did with my fuel. I probably shouldn't have overfueled by so much, especially now with how many safety cars we have, but it hasn't exactly hurt so far as we come to the final lap. Still got 0.3 of fuel left. Let's just use the rest of our ERS this lap. It's actually pretty nice in terms of the stability. There we go, here's the 60% of my tyres. Alpha Wolf's a 20.8. I've got no chance of beating that. Yeah, 21.4, about 6/10 off. Where's Westerhouse finish? Fourth. No, that's crazy. Oh jeez! What was that? Oh, I can't believe what I just saw. Oh my god. Oh, and Houseman's been watching the whole time. Cheers, lad. You're a legend. Oh, he thinks Sefai thinks I did it on purpose. He's very unhappy. I can already see just by my notifications. It's quite funny. I'll just put my clip up on there. Just saying I still hadn't got control of my car. Was trying my best to get it back under control. I was not on the racing line. I was pretty far from it, in fact. So he could have just gone past on the right, in all fairness. Just used the track width. Oh yeah, GG Westerhouse. Announcements. That's the tier 1 stream. I've got 2 pings in ALR, what are they doing? Just stuff going on in ALR. Oh, we got a football manager. Oh, okay, so Westerhouse saying that he's not going to get any penalties removed, so that's a legit P4. Look at that. Warning on lap 3, warning on lap 23. Let's watch this incident of Sophies. See how it looks from his point of view. Oh, that's some pretty low quality. Let's get the 1080p out. Oh, he only has 720. Oh, so Westhouse was running 1.6 wings and I was running 1.7. Oh, okay. Straight line speed makes sense now. Oh, come on, load! Let's go 480p. Come on, let's have some quality here, lads. No. Oh, come on. Still not loading, come on. Oh, he tried going to my inside, that's why the collision happened. Ugh. Ah, no, missing driver has appeared. It was Eyesight who couldn't make it. He was just studying, he said, so now it all makes sense. I honestly don't know what the stewards would do about that, because I didn't have control, you know, but it was quite a dramatic loss of the back end. In all honesty, I'll look at it from my point of view. Cheers, Houseman. That's qualifying. Here's the race. If he wants to load. Come on, please. Here we go. Skip forwards about 40 seconds. Yeah, I kind of. So when I turn left, that's to catch the car. And then the car kind of stabilizes, but then I try and get on the power again. And it doesn't. It unstabilizes again. It's just sliding. You can see it in my throttle. I know YouTube throttle's not the most reliable because of the way it shows up, but at the moment the contact happens, I'm actually steering right. So he's accused me of steering left to go into him, and I'm actually steering right at the point that we touch. I don't think you could say that's on purpose. Whether the stewards would give me like 5 seconds or 10, or no, Michalizzi death penalty for it, I don't know, but well, let's see what Cephali's typing now. No, he's not typing. And Riley had an incident with Westerhouse where I think Westerhouse bounced off the curb, and Riley couldn't react to the car like sliding and hit the back. Suffice typing again. Let's see if he's boss man, you don't deserve that. Hold on. I'm not gonna respond to him. He's just gonna argue whatever. He's just mad. So there's not really any point in arguing against someone who's pissed off. They're just not gonna listen to anything you have to say. Won by 8 seconds though. So that's alright after Westhouse's penalty. Obviously it was only 3 seconds to Westerhouse in the end, but he had 6 seconds of penalties, so that's alright.
I'm going out again.
What?
I'm going out again.
Okay. just put the stream in. Hold on. Why is it not letting me share it? There we go. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream there, so thank you to everyone who came and commented and everything. Really appreciate it. Should be back next week, so hopefully you'll come along to that. I'm not really sure what race it is next week, but oh well. Japan. Well, we ain't winning that one, lads. So, yeah, Japan. Okay. See you all in Japan next week. Thank you all for coming in.